88 of Cook winning the SuperPro race in September. He starts from the 8th position. Make it the 10th position for Cook in the 88. Tommy starting in 8th and ready for green. Brett Rowe in the number 5 car goes into the lead, taking second. Jeff Foltz, veteran. Late model campaigner Matt Hall to third. Tommy Cook, series champion, looking for 4th on the outside of Claude Plant. Jason Deach in the 7 ride on the inside of Matson. The 2 black cars nearly make some contact. Matson checks up to the outside, goes Cook. Battle now for 7th. Tommy Cook, Claude Plant, side by side for 4th. Down the backstretch, the 4th position up for grabs. Plant in the 16 racing high. It's Cook, the spot for 4th. Oh, Brett Rowe had to check up in turn 2, keeps it off the wall, but he loses the lead to Jeff Foltz. Jeff Foltz into the lead for the completion of lap 4. Top 5 and a breakaway. Plant running in 6th. 7th is Al Cook Jr., but up front, top 5, basically bumper to bumper. Lap 6 completed the line. The leader, Jeff Foltz. SuperPro, crate late models in the running of the Penske Racing Shocks 50 tonight. Hall in the 04 to make a move on Brett Rowe. Early leader, Brett Rowe. On the outside, Tommy Cook, series champion again this year, takes over 3rd. Jason Deach up to 4th. Oh, Deach comes down the banking. He and Hall close on the backstretch, but Deach to 4th, Hall back to 5th. The number 8. Of Tommy Cook for 2nd now. 2nd place battle for Fort Wayne, Indiana's Tommy Cook. On the inside, making a move on Brett Rowe. To 2nd is Cook. Cook definitely looks much stronger this week than he did back in September. Jason Deach has followed him, but now has a car in between. Jason Deach, driver competing in both the SuperPro and the CRA Super Series this weekend. With Jeff Foltz leading, but maybe not for long. Tommy Cook starts to challenge up front. Rowe close to the wall again on the backstretch. Jason Deach for 3rd. Deach has it. Car on the bottom. Car on the bottom. And now Jason Deach gets turned around and will come to a stop. May have flat spotted the tires a bit, but gets her woed down. Mike Kugler along the bottom in turn 2. Number 2 car of Kugler heading down along the inside retaining wall with a spin. 11 laps complete, 39 to go on the Penske Racing Shocks 50. Car off the pace, problems for the number 5. Right side of that car looks down, maybe a flat on the number 5 of Brett Rowe. So Brett Rowe off the pace, flat on the right side of his car. 04 car of Hall really closed the gap going into turn 3 last time. He's going to drive hard into 3 this time and go to the outside of Cook. Good run into the third turn for Hall. Battle for first, battle for second and third. Tommy Cook for the lead. Jeff Foltz has been shuffled back to second. That opens the door for Hall. He continues his move to the front, tries to follow the 8 of Tommy Cook into the runner-up position. All trouble. Al Cook Jr. gets spun around in the corner. Down the banking he goes, crunching in the rear end of the number 88 SuperPro winner in September. Al Cook Jr. crashing in corner number 2. Caution out 22 laps in. 3 from halfway, and we go to green off of turn 4. Boy, Hall in the 04 making a mistake. I mentioned earlier Jason Deach might get him back on the outside. That's exactly what he did. Jason Deach up to third. He's going to take second on the outside of Jeff Foltz. He was too low. Coming off of 2, and Jason Deach up to second. Two drivers in this field with probably the most Winchester experience are first and second, as well as third, with Foltz a lot of experience here on the high banks. And Hall to the outside of Jeff Foltz. Driver in the 67 tomorrow, the 30 tonight. Foltz is going to drop to 4th. Hall's taking 3rd. Halfway this time. Three cars going for the lead. Contact made by Hall and Cook. Jason Deach gets by. Tommy Cook off the pace. Good save by Cook, but he drops to 4th. How about Jeff Foltz back up into the second spot? Now Hall and Cook will have to do it again. That 8 car, Tommy Cook, really dropping off the pace. Trouble in turn 4, caution out. Number 5 of Brett Rowe. Tow truck coming out in a moment for the number 5 of Brett Rowe, who is up along the outside retaining wall. Caution with 27 in, 23 to go. Jason Deach, Jeff Foltz, first and second to the green. Twelve of our 15 starters still on the raceway. All competitors out there still on the lead lap. Trouble. Look out. Reagan May involved. Mike Kugler nowhere to go. Kevin Todd spins it around. Lonnie Sommer, Jimmy Novak down there. Maybe the hardest hit car, the 33 of Reagan May, the young 16-year-old female rookie competitor with the SuperPro Series, up along the wall in turn number 2. See the window net down on that car. Justin Mattson, the 55, the Cromwell, Indiana driver, dropping off on the backstretch. Falling out of the top 5 and ready to make a trip down pit road, possibly. First, second, and third pretty close. Deach has been able to get himself a little bit of a gap now. On second place, Jeff Foltz. Eric Barkas in the 50 car. Caution out, Eric Barkas. A little bit of unburned fuel in the exhaust pipe for Barkas. Matt Hall in the 04 at times has been maybe the quickest car on the track. Right now, works on Foltz again. Hall right there with Foltz. Deach has pulled away. 9 to go. Jimmy Novak coming a long way this weekend in the 53. Struggled a little bit early yesterday in practice, but he's picked up fairly quickly on the high banks of Winchester. '53 of Novak, working on the 16 of Plant for fourth. 5 more laps to go for Jason Deach. Jeff Foltz right with Deach now. 2 circuits to go. White flag this time, top 3. Could we see another dramatic finish tonight on the high banks? White flag. Jason Deach opens the door to the bottom. Jeff Foltz for the lead we go. Close racing into the turn. Deach closes the door. Contact made. Hall goes to the outside. Deach spins. Foltz still there. Yellow coming out. Caution coming out. Matt Hall comes to turn 4. The Grimm Automotive pace car to the pits. Back to racing for a 1-lap shootout. Not a good start for Claude Plant. Fell back from the 04 car of Hall. Robbie Johnson in the 4 spot. See Jason Deach picking up a position. Drives to the inside of Kevin Todd down in the corner. They come to the checkered, and Matt Hall the victory tonight. Hall the victory. Plant second, third to Novak, fourth to Johnson.